Red Dead Online's newest update brought some really exciting payout changes, and this week is one of those hot weeks in game to make a lot of money insanely fast. And with a few tweaks to your gameplay, I'll be showing you exactly how to capitalize for a week like this here in game. Not only will we be going over these payout changes and bonuses, but I'll show you exactly how to apply some of my own unique strategies to your gameplay sessions so that you're successful in your money-making endeavors this week. Just remember, the key here is patience. Patience is richly rewarded when trying to earn Red Dead Online money and gold. Formulate a plan that works best for you and stick to it. So if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on today's video. And if you'd like to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So let's talk changes first. What are we looking at here? We actually have a few really fantastic bonuses to discuss. Firstly, probably most important for many of you who love the initial triple rewards for this activity a couple weeks ago, is the return of a money bonus for Call to Arms Survival. This week, Call to Arms is paying out double Red Dead Online money and XP. Just a side note here, because this was confusing some folks in the update changes video from Tuesday. While you are earning double XP from Call to Arms, for some reason that extra XP is not tracking and not contributing to XP earned in your Quick Draw Club. So your character will be ranking up 2 times as fast when playing Call to Arms, but your Quick Draw Club won't be increasing like you're earning 2 times XP, if that makes sense. It'll still look like a 1 times payout for XP. Kind of weird. Also, of course, we don't have a gold bonus this time around, but not to worry, as I do have some additional tips for you. Keep Call to Arms in mind, though, as we move on to our next bonus, which is double Red Dead Online money on all free roam missions and stranger missions. For some reason, these activities always get looked down on, but with the double rewards for money this week, you should really think about playing some of these to take advantage. When free roam bounties are paying less currently, it's just not worth farming those over and over and over this week. I would instead play these stranger missions. Now, lastly, our third bonus, which is just sort of a mini bonus to help you start opportunity missions faster and more often if you'd like. Capitale has increased drop rates for all activities again this week, so looting bodies during bounties, stranger missions, blood money crimes, or even contracts, that will mean you'll be likely earning more extra Capitale from looting bodies compared to previously. So that's what we're looking at here for the bonuses this week in Red Dead Online, but how exactly can you use these bonuses to stack tons of money? I mean, Call to Arms usually pays out $270-ish solo without any money bonus, so this week you're looking at about $540 per 10 waves completed, along with your 4,000 XP and 1 gold bar. Now, I do recommend playing on the Blackwater map, as it's the easiest map for Call to Arms, and while there are war wagons, bullet sponge bucket head enemies, and one-hit melee weapon enemies, you can control the flow of the map a lot easier compared to other maps by camping on the tall rooftops while you use a repeater and a Carcano rifle with 2 sawed-off shotguns for your close range engagements with enemies. Now, as a solo player, you're looking at about an hour to an hour and a half on the Call to Arms mode to complete all 10 waves, whereas if you start this with a posse with a couple friends, you can clear all 10 waves in under 45 minutes with ease. Call that, though, about an hour on average, and that's not too bad, especially when you compare to the money you would be earning in the free roam otherwise. So with those numbers in mind, 1 hour for $540, 1 gold bar, and 4,000 XP. What do you do after your Call to Arms is over and you're on your 48-minute cooldown until you can start another? We have 2 strategies here. The first strategy is perhaps more suitable for those who only plan on playing for a couple hours, or at least only a select few times this week. Maybe you're busy with school or work, and this strategy will help you out for sure, as we'll make use of all the bonuses this week. Once you're done with Call to Arms and you get that run over with, get started immediately on producing moonshine, because you're going to want to be selling your moonshine right before you start up your second or third Call to Arms runs if you have the time. Now, after that, get started on some stranger missions by visiting James Langton, Sean McGuire, Thomas, Angus, Anthony Foreman, and Joe, as those are all the closest to each moonshine shack in the open world. Angus is close to the Grizzlies shack, Joe is closest to the Heartlands, Thomas is close to the Bayou shack, and same with Anthony Foreman and James Langton, and then of course Bonnie McFarlane are close to the Hennigan Stead shack. Now from here, 12 minutes spent per stranger mission is the key here. Not only does that ensure you get 32 gold nuggets and your XP are being accumulated at optimal levels for both speed and amount earned, but it also is on average, it's going to be a mission where you're yielding $40 per stranger mission this week. Now, I did a nice mix of bushwhacks, jailbreaks, recovery missions, and destroy supply missions, and my average payout for 10 12-minute stranger missions that I tracked was $40 flat. Now, with that in mind, of course, you won't be able to complete 4 12-minute stranger missions in 48 minutes flat to start up Call to Arms, as you certainly need to account for the cutscene and loading times, your travel time on horseback to get to a new stranger to start a mission, etc. But that's exactly what the extra 12 minutes of that hour is for. Just don't forget to sell your moonshine once before you start up your new Call to Arms, as you always want to keep that business in production in the free roam. But from there, you just rinse and repeat. Call to Arms, moonshine, 3 to 4 stranger missions depending on your tolerance, and repeat. That's $540 from Call to Arms in 1 hour, and then in hour 2, while you wait on your Call to Arms cooldown and while you do stranger missions, you'll be earning about $160. Tack on moonshine, and that's another $226 in that hour from making berry cobbler moonshine, which is my preferred recipe, as the buyer is virtually always available, unlike other recipes. Now, the second strategy is for those psychos out there who just want it all. They'll settle for nothing less. This is for the grinders out there. So for this, I highly recommend that you focus less on prioritizing Call to Arms and instead focus on your role grinding like Trader and Moonshine, and take advantage of your goods being produced while you're in the free roam, because unfortunately Call to Arms does disable business productions, so you won't make any progress while you're playing Call to Arms, right? Now, if you are in it for the long haul this week and want to maximize money, spend some time after Call to Arms by resupplying Trader, producing for Moonshiner, and selling Moonshiner, and also letting Trader notify you of the need for another resupply right before you start that second Call to Arms. So you can produce a full wagon of Moonshine in 48 minutes, and the Trader produces 25 goods in between each resupply every 15 minutes. Granted, you have enough materials that Crips can use, so while you're waiting on your 48-minute cooldown for Call to Arms, you can dedicate your time to either resupplying Trader, or you can just buy supplies and switch lobbies, so you skip the 10-minute wait for those supplies to be delivered. Then you start your Moonshine, hunt legendary animals for materials, and more if you can squeeze in extra activities, and that would be a great time to do some double money free roam missions. Now, you can take care of all your rolled duties plus more in a little bit over an hour before starting up another Call to Arms survival run, and this will ensure you're earning around $540 from Call to Arms, $226 from Moonshine, and you're also putting that progress towards a 100 goods Trader wagon sell, which will pay off greatly after about 2 Moonshine sells and 2 Call to Arms runs in your gaming session. You are sacrificing a lot of those double money stranger missions this week with strategy number 2, and honestly, with the new ability to select which free roam missions you want to do, it makes for a fun switch up to an otherwise monotonous grind that players get fed up with easily after doing it for so long. So with all that said, I think we'll be wrapping things up right here. I hope these money making strategies help you out this week, and please let me know in the comments below if you will be using any of the tips from this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you'd like to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on there. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.